level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. Brought me a new shovel.
Hey, what's up? Coming with my second video. Subscribe, comment, like. Grilled cheese and tomato soup, man. Just so happens that I'm about to make another cooking video. For some reason, I think the title of my page is making me just want to cook, even though I'm not a cooker. I think that's what's going on here. I'm gonna still just try to, talk about things. Last time I didn't get to talk about things. My editing was really bad with my first video. I pretty much didn't. I had to edit out all the small talk of that video. And it was just all about, what I was doing. And that really wasn't even the point of the video. But it turns out that's just how the edit, it worked out, because I was just underestimating the time frame. I only get 15 minutes, so you got a lot to do, a lot to talk about, and I blew that. So I got everything set up this time, so this way I could just spend a little bit more time on talking about nothing, because that's kind of, again, what this page is about, is just small talks, big talks about nothing. So what we're doing today, though, what I'm doing right now, again, I'm hungry, so I figure I might as well just kill two birds with one stone. I am going to show you guys how to boil an omelet, I hate dishes. I don't know if you can see my stuff over here, but I hate doing dishes. I do them, and I hate it. I don't have a dishwasher, so I'm washing them old school style. And even though it's not a lot, I always wait till the last minute to do them, so there's so many, it just drives me crazy. So the water is about to, looks like it's starting to boil right now, so that's ready. So all you do, this is very simple, very simple. So all you do is you get your eggs, pretty much everything you want, you want to make your omelet with. I'm not a person that makes a complicated omelet with all of these peppers and all of this stuff like that. Pretty much for me, it's egg, it's cheese, and it's bacon. Turkey bacon, by the way, just so you know. Get that turkey bacon, that pork will kill you. So the rule of thumb for cooking the eggs, it's about 6 to 7 minutes an egg. In this case, I'm gonna be using 3, so we're probably gonna be looking on about 20 minutes of boiling time. Now, of course, making an omelet probably honestly only takes, well, you know what? A good omelet could probably take maybe 15 minutes. So it's not really that much more cooking time than normal. The big difference is everything's in one place, not any dishes. All right, so let's get started. So I got my bag. I already have my cheese in it. I'm about to go ahead and put the eggs in it, and I haven't broken up my bacon yet, so I'm gonna do that as well. And I guess we can go on ahead and talk while we do that. So, I just wanted to say, hey, what's up, y'all? And if I haven't already said it, which I think I have, but I'll try to make a habit of just saying subscribe and like. So, what the hell is going on in the world, y'all? I like to stay up on current events and things like that. I wish I knew if I could see myself. I wish I knew if y'all could see me. I really just don't. I got to get a better feel of this recording thing. So right now I'm just crumbling up my bacon, but what's going on in the world? Why? I don't know, man, y'all. Is it me, or is this place getting crazier and crazier by the year? I've been on this world for 39 years, right? And I'd probably say I've actually paid attention to the way the world works maybe the last 14, to be honest, which I really didn't start honestly opening up my eyes to things until I was probably, 24, 25. Then I really started being socially conscious of how things were going on. And pretty much since then, I could say that the world has gotten a lot more violent, it's gotten a lot more dangerous, and it's gotten a lot more untrusting, which I guess untrusting would contribute to the violence and everything else that's going on here. At the end of the day, the bottom line is we can't trust anybody, right? And we treat strangers as such, we treat them as if they're going to harm us before we are going to help them, right? And what I mean by that is, you do good things for people, and you expect, good thing I looked at these eggs, these things are almost bad. And you expect a little bit of niceness and common courtesy in return, even if you help out a stranger. But nowadays, like, a stranger will kill you. I was just checking out this story the other day about a guy who helped 2 strippers. Kind of sounds like the beginning of a bad joke. But there was 2 strippers and they were broke down on the side of the road. So this dude helps the strippers, as in takes them to go get a tire. I believe he helps them change it and all that good stuff. So what happened is that while this dude is helping these strippers from getting off now, and it also could have been a hustle. Maybe there never was a problem. I don't really know, but pretty much what they did was they decided to rob him and kill him. Like, he didn't have to buy them a tire. He didn't have to stop. You know what I mean? They were stranded. A worse person could have came across them with worse intentions. You know what I mean? I mean, let's be honest. A female stranded on the side of the road, like, I mean, you immediately think she's in mortal danger, let alone strippers. Now, whether or not they had stripper clothes on, who knows? But, I mean, you don't, see ugly strippers often, so I'd imagine that they were attractive as well. So, I mean, you would think, that people's going to be in danger, So he helped them. And as a result, they killed him. So, the world's crazy, man. You just can't be, the person who does the good deeds all the time, even if you feel bad for not doing them, unless you're really, at this point nowadays, unless you're really willing to die for them. Like, I mean, nowadays you have to be willing to die for a stranger, and not a lot of people are willing to do that. You know what I mean? And I can't even blame them. I don't know if I would. Depending on the situation, I can't say I would die for a stranger. I don't know. I really honestly don't. But that's definitely why I don't be helping people on the side of the road, man. I mean, it just could be a setup. But anyways, okay. So here is my concoction. Got the eggs, bacon, and cheese. That simple. So you just mix it up. Now I do 2 bags because when I first started doing this, I was just thinking that you could just put the bag in there and just leave it. Because, I mean, hell, that's just what I was told to do when boiling an egg. But boiling an egg in a bag. But that's not the case. Sometimes it kind of seeps to the bottom, as in the bag seeps to the bottom of the pan, and it will actually touch the bottom of the pan. Now, this is plastic, and that is hot as... So, it will melt, and the bag will open, and next thing you know, you got egg all over the pan. Your beautiful plan has now gone awry, and that's just how it goes. So I always double bag this stuff. I still try to make sure that I put enough water in. Let me show you the pan. Enough water in the pan so that way it floats more or less, versus not enough, and your egg still cooks, but you just risk the bag melting. So we don't want that, right? So scramble it up. Now remember, rule of thumb, 6 to 8 minutes egg. So we'll shake this up. The water is boiling, so it is ready. Alright. Just want to make sure I get it in there. I'm going to make sure everything's even. Alright. So now I'm just going to drop it in. And let the cooking process run its course. Alright. So I put it in there gingerly to make sure it wasn't touching the bottom, make sure it floats a little bit, so that way all we got to do is worry about that cooking process. And that's all we really have to worry about there. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm gonna just chill out and hang with y'all a minute. About to see how many minutes we're at recording, because I'll tell you what, editing was a disaster last time. Okay, so see, right now we're at 10 minutes. So I got 5 minutes left of recording. All I have to do is show you guys this at the end. So cool, I got a few minutes to talk to y'all about nothing. Another thing I seen, it was pretty cool. Oh, hold on, before anything, I need to ask y'all, man. I'm trying to get this out here. If anybody out there knows how to hide video sources, let me know, because I'm trying to do that now in creating my videos, and I cannot figure out how to hide the video source. So when I'm trying to splice together video clips to talk about them, I can't do it because it always shows the source. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then there's no sense in worrying about it. But for all you creators or anybody out there who just messes around, if you guys know how to hide the video source when downloading videos, please send me the link, make a video showing me. I don't really care, but I need that help desperately. Like, I'm dying here for my creativity, and without that I don't feel like I could really go any further with my video clip content, because I'm reduced to using pictures and stills and talking about them versus actual videos, which is what everybody's used to seeing. So if you can help me out with that, I'd appreciate it. I didn't put a timer on. I'm pretty good with time, so it should be about 20 minutes of time here. It was about 9 minutes when I started, so we're okay. I just got to keep track of that. So yeah, that would be appreciated. But another cool thing I seen was that in China, they have, see, I always say the future's now, right? Like, you when you look around at driverless cars, when you look around at the fingerprint IDs for things, when you look at the retinal scans, when you look at organs being grown from other organs, cloning, all of these things like that. The future really is right now, and if you're not paying attention, like, you won't get to enjoy all of these cool ass things that are happening while they're happening. So in China, they just recently came up with glasses that cops are wearing, and they pretty much scan and ID everybody's faces, and this is how they're catching criminals. Like, when they look at you, your face comes up and all your information comes up about you. Now, is it scary as fuck? Hell yeah, it's scary, but it's also cool as shit. Like, that's really something straight out of these futuristic movies. They are using it for crime, and they have caught criminals as a result of this new technology. So I'm all for it. Luckily, I'm not a criminal, so I don't have anything to worry about. But for everybody else who's, not doing things correctly in China, you guys better watch out. And from what I've heard about y'all sex slave trade, like, this is well needed and well deserved for that country. And hopefully it goes well. I think it's like a trial or a testing, or maybe it is finally unveiled. I'm not really for sure. I just know that they are using it. It is active, and they are benefiting from using this technology. So I can only imagine that it's only going to get spread out more throughout the world as time goes on. But that's probably the coolest thing that I've heard of recently as far as technology is concerned. I love the idea, as scary as it seems. I just think it's cool overall. Most likely it's going to be used for evil, not by evil people as far as people to, want to rob banks and things like that. But the government, I'm pretty sure our government is going to find some grimy way to use this technology, because that's just what our government does. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Let me see where we're at with time. We're at 13 minutes, so just a couple more minutes. I'm trying to get all of this video, trying to max it out with the 15. So I'll probably just come back with the omelet. But yeah, please guys, I really need to hide my video sources, and I just need, if you have any cool stories or just anything cool that you want to talk about that you've seen in the news or anything, it doesn't matter what it is. it could be about cooking, it could be about technology, it could be about whatever the case may be. Just go on ahead and shoot me a link, and let me know what exactly it is that you want to talk about. I'll bring it up, I'll shout you out. I don't really care. It's all for the love of conversation and YouTube creativity. So whatever you guys got, give it to me, And in the meantime, I'll be right back because I am running out of time. I'll be right back and we'll go from there. All right, cool. Hopefully I can slide this thing out of here. Keep it intact with one hand. Make it look so, there we go. All right, there we are. There we are. And again, boiling water, that, plastic bag, no other dishes. So just a quick little easy way. Also guys, get y'all one of these. See that right there? Get that air cooker. Y'all need that in y'all's lives. But yeah, there we are. Looking delicious. Guess I'm going ahead and get the fork. Slice it open. There we are. Cheesy and ready to go.